On the heels of the Portland Trail Blazers extending Toumani Camara to a 4-year, $82 million deal, they also have extended Shaedon Sharpe on a 4-year, $90 million contract. Both of these contracts starting next season, locking in two integral parts of the Blazers' young core for years to come. I guess October 19th is happy extension day for your Portland Trail Blazers, and I guess Joe Cronin has had himself a busy day today. Signing a lot of paperwork as he gives two very important extensions, two extensions that are very good value for the Portland Trail Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe, his annual value comes in at $22.5 million a year. Now, I assume both these contracts are backloaded, meaning they go up as the years go on. The max raises the Blazers could give Shaedon Sharpe on this contract extension is 8% bird right raises over the course of his contract, which kind of goes up with the salary cap. So that's what I expect this to be. Either way, regardless, Shaedon Sharpe has looked phenomenal this preseason, and I'm expecting a huge step out of him in year 4. We were calling year 4 a contract year for Shaedon Sharpe. It is no longer a contract year, as he has 4 more years under contract after this one, so that won't be a distraction for him. He was asked multiple times in media day in the preseason about his potential upcoming extension. He was on the record saying the money will take care of itself. He just wants to go out there and play basketball, as eloquently as Shaedon Sharpe puts his press conference answers. You know, he just wants to go out there and hoop, and now the money took care of itself. Now, in the worst case scenario, this contract might be a slight overpayment if Sharpe doesn't take a step forward beyond what he did last season. Last season, of course, he struggled to shoot the 3 ball. He had some defensive issues, but both those things have looked better this preseason, so it's easier to be confident in this contract ending up being a good one for the Portland Trail Blazers, because in the best case scenario, Shaedon Sharpe has the potential to blossom into a star, and if he does that, making only $22 million a year is obviously an absolute bargain. I mean, this is less than what the Blazers re-signed Anthony Simons to a few years ago under a salary cap that was even cheaper. So when you look at Shaedon Sharpe's production, compare him to somebody like Anthony Simons. When you look at the fact that Keegan Murray got $140 million, he got $28 million a year. Shaedon Sharpe being $6 million a year less than somebody like that. And I think Shaedon Sharpe is a more talented player, much more upside. There's really only upside behind the contracts that the Blazers gave out today. And Sharpe and Toumani Camara have both proven enough that even if they don't reach their highest possible outcome, their contracts will still be absolutely fine. The Blazers are really in a good salary cap position moving forward. You look at the money that Damian Lillard's making, only $14 million a year over the next 3 years. When you look at the money that Deni Avdija is making, that might be the best bargain contract in the league if he can play this season like he did the second half of last season. When you look at Klingon being on a rookie contract, Scoot Henderson's on year 3 of a rookie contract, and then Camara and Sharpe being locked in on these extensions. Really, the only 2 big contracts the Blazers have on their books right now is Drew Holiday's, who has 3 years left, and you can understand that with him being a veteran mentor defensive guard. The Blazers wanted to add him to this current picture, and the reason why it makes it a little bit more frustrating to me is the Blazers books otherwise are in a very, very good place. For having such a robust young core locked into place, and then a star like Damian Lillard on a mid-level exception, the Blazers have very clean books, and going forward, they could hypothetically have a lot of flexibility to build on top of this core if they could get off of Jeremy Grant's contract. And when you look at the assets they have, the Milwaukee Bucks picks, the best 2029 first between Portland, Milwaukee, and Boston, a 2028 unprotected Orlando first, the Blazers are in a very good but also very interesting spot moving forward with some of the possibilities that could open up due to some of the assets they have, as well as not having too much money tied up in Camara's and Sharpe's extensions. Now, if the Blazers waited to give Shaedon Sharpe this extension, he might have ended up being a $30 million a year guy next offseason. If he breaks out like we think is possible this season, this $22 million contract will look like a bargain. And speaking of bargains, use promo code Uprise on Sleeper. Free $20 entry. No deposit required. You can literally just put together a free $20 entry with the NBA tipping off 2 days from now. And with MLB playoffs tonight, hopefully my Mariners take care of business, man. I gotta say it in 2 videos today. For some reason, Joe Cronin decided to make this a busy day for me as I'm awaiting my Mariners hopefully making their first World Series. But if you want to get in on MLB, NFL, NBA, we got all 3 of those sports going on right now. It's the best time of year. Use that code Promo code Uprise. It helps out the channel. You get a free $20 entry. I mean, why not? That's no downside, all upside. You still get the 100% match up to $100, all that good stuff with Sleeper. And that's gonna wrap up my second extension video of the day. I was not expecting to make 2 videos today. Pretty crazy, but shout out to the Blazers for getting things done. Shout out to the Blazers for finding a way to extend Tamani Kamara and Shaedon Sharpe on good contracts. And now we have opening day 3 days from today. We'll have the post-game show for you. Tomorrow night, we'll also have our predictions stream where we predict the regular season standings, as well as some awards. Chat, you can make your predictions. We'll do chat polls for that sort of stuff. So tune in for that if you want to. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out of here. Until next time, as always, peace out. Go Blazers!